Sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Packers' 14-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's taken in by Achane.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along, but that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped. First down, a pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
One rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter down, and it's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 32-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. It's a gain of 34. Running is Jacobs. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Packers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings take a 10-3 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Vikings 13, Packers 3.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. First and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On second down, Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Jacobs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Purdy now on second down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for Minnesota. Pickup of 46 yards. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
To throw is McCarthy. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Come on, 8-10. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult.
Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this all the way home. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Packers will cut the deficit to 7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are going to extend their lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is planted. Backfield. Now, Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
The last two runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. They send a receiver in motion left. The throw is going to be caught. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Reichert good with the extra point. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
on the ground. It's Jacobs. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action now. Purdy. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll send him over to the left. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
They gonna pay him that money. They gonna pay him that money. But then again, I don't know. They got Hasselbeck sense. I don't know why they got the name.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's
UCLA's not bad, though.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up.
Yeah, he got hired somewhere else now. No, I think he's still in college.
Here's McCarthy.
It's so funny, like, nigga is not good at all.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It'll
shit's trash. Like, nigga, this nigga's not good, but the Vikings are nigga. I can get fucking Landon to come and fucking play with this damn team, and he'll beat a few niggas.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Purdy.
It's like a throw right to over there. I feel that shit a whole hour ago.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick
13 to 14.
Will Reichert now on for the
I think I started. Well, I fucking didn't get a first down when I was down by 10.
The kick is good. And the Vikings stretch things
You
out
want to
even
lose your ass
further.
niggas and keep on trying to win the score, so I love it. If that makes you feel good, go ahead. Do your thing, big boy.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 2. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And
to the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will add one more onto their big lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
I would punt the nigga the ball, but I want to fucking try these new little bunch nasty plays. Yeah.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Dive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
But you don't be throwing the ball at all. So they put the shit like in the middle of the end zone. So they throw it right to the sideline. Like I did. They do too.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
Go.
So a win here for the Vikings. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked down another home date next weekend. So look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.
It was just a stick. You just pulled the stick down, but you didn't have